in our college last 2 days in Goa as well. And all of you will carry memories and you can see what you have learned and you can use the skills, talent and research for your future events. On behalf of management, myself, staff members, teaching as well as non-teaching staff, I would like to welcome the chief guest of today's function, Honorable Shri Justice Shri Bakre sir, who has come during his busy schedule and accepted the invitation to be the chief guest. Heartfelt welcome, sir, for gracing the occasion. Let me welcome our Secretary, Governing Council, Vice President, Managing Committee, and President for Legal Management Committee, Education Officer, Professor Nyak sir, gracing occasion on behalf of management. My sincere welcome, sir, for this event. A warm welcome to Shri Ulas Kamat sir, Trustee, Justice D.D. Kamat, Charitable Trust. Welcome, sir, for this event. Let me welcome my colleague and in charge for the faculty in charge for Justice D.D. Kamat Memorial Moot Court Competition, as well as Ms. Savani Prabhudeshai, student convener for Justice G.D. Kamat National Memorial Campaign. Welcome both of you for this event. So let me welcome the dignitaries for gracing the occasion, members of Managing Committee, Devi Chandra Econ Societies, B.M. Salman College of Law, Professor Gonga sir, Professor Digge sir, and our colleague G.K. Rama sir, who is here to give the occasion. Welcome all of you, sir, for this event. Let me welcome our Administrator, D.P. Prudent sir, who is always with us and he encouraged in conducting, and he is also always he's there behind all logistics. Welcome, Shri Prudent ji. Let me welcome the trustees of Justice D.D. Kamat Charitable Trust, Mr. Nyak Kamat sir, Ms. Natasha Kirsch, Dr. Ajay Vaidya, and other trustees who are here to grace the occasion during this valedictory ceremony. Let me welcome my colleagues who are here. I think we got our Vice Principal, HOD, Senior Faculty, and other faculty members. A warm welcome to each and one gathered for this program. Let me welcome the participants who came from different states, different territories, and to participate in the event. And all of you, welcome for this event. This event would not have been possible without the judges who came yesterday as well as today, which was their support, which was their help. It was difficult for us to conduct our events. A warm welcome to people who gathered here on behalf of who are judges for the event yesterday and today. Welcome to all the volunteers, OC team of the college for working restlessly last 10 days. Warm welcome to you, each and every one of you, for this event. Once again, I welcome all of you for this event. Before winding up, let me wind up with the Shri, Hindi Shri. शिकार नहीं तुम शिकारी हो, शिकार नहीं तुम शिकारी हो, बनो शेर और धड़ लो तुम, बनो शेर और धड़ लो तुम, मिटा दो जो भी बाधा हो, मिटा दो जो भी बाधा हो, बस जीवन का एक इरादा हो, बस जीवन का एक इरादा हो, मंजिल को पाने की तकदीर तुम्हारी, मेहनत करो और फाड़ दो तुम. All the best. the teams, winners and runners. So winners and runners, take it as a sportive spirit, and you can come back next year once again if you are third year or fourth year. Fifth year students, I don't think that you can come back, and degree students also they can come back if they are first year, second year. We welcome all of you for next Justice D.D. Kamat National Memorial Competition 2026. Let me welcome here our sports director as well as sports instructor and President Kamat, who is here, who is a member of main committee. A warm welcome to all of you. I think even I welcome Shri Glory Fernandez, Trustee of Justice D.D. Kamat Charitable Trust. Welcome, sir, for this event. A warm welcome to each and everyone during this event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Always inspiring. A kind request to all of you that we would really appreciate your silence and cooperation. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Shri Ulas Kamat sir, who is a distinguished retired civil servant from the Goa Civil Services, known for his extensive contributions to public administration and tourism development. Over his 37 years of service, Shri Kamat sir held several key positions in the government of Goa and Daman and Diu, including Chief Officer of Daman Municipal Council under Secretary Protocol, General Manager of Goa Tourism Development Corporation, and Director of Tourism. His leadership in promoting Goa as a premier travel destination earned him the international recognition, including the Marketing Distinction Award from the Columbus Press, London, UK.
After Goa attained statehood, he played a vital role in various administrative capacities, later serving as Deputy Director General of Tourism, Government of India in New Delhi. Even post-retirement, he continued his service as Director for NRI Affairs and officer on special duty at the NRI Commission until 2017. Furthermore, Shri Kamat sir is admired for his humanitarian efforts, particularly his dedication to animal welfare. His legacy remains one of integrity, dedication and service. Shri Ulas Kamat sir, we are honored to have you with us today and would love to hear from you.
Good evening. Dignitaries on the dais, Justice Bakre, my colleague in the government, Mr. Baskar Nyak, Principal Dr. Shabir Ali, the Faculty Coordinator, Dr. Sonal Sarvesai, and Ms. Savani Prabhu Desai, Student Coordinator. Also, dignitaries of the days. She gave my introduction. I have rendered total service of 48 years, including post-retirement. So I often call myself the longest serving government servant. I am a trustee of Justice D.D. Kamat Charitable Trust. I also happen to be the brother of the late Justice D.D. Kamat. After his passing away on 27 January 2015, some of his well-wishers came together to set up this trust on 27 November 2015 with the avowed objective of promoting the cause of legal education in Goa. So also to felicitate people from the legal profession who have contributed in a significant way and set an example by their legal acumen, devotion and hard work, and above all, integrity. Before he was elevated as a judge of the Bombay High Court in August 1983, Justice Kamat practiced law for over 20 years. In fact, he was the first governed member of the bar to be elevated to the bench of the High Court, and post-independence, the first governor to be appointed as the Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court in July 1996. As far as his tenure as judge of the Bombay High Court is concerned, I am hardly qualified to vouch for his competence, but I am proud to say that whomsoever I have come across in the legal profession has always had something nice and good to say about Justice G.D. Kamat. They are all unanimous in their opinion about his human nature, which dominated his disposition as a judge and also shaped the manner in which he dealt with matters, particularly in deciding cases of the downtrodden Munkars, agricultural tenants, Rent Control Act, etc. It's a matter of great appreciation that his judgments have contributed immensely to the progress of laws of Munkarship and agricultural tenancy in the state of Goa, and thousands have been benefited by the judgments that he delivered for protection of Munkars and agricultural tenants. During his public life, spanning over 5 decades, Justice Kamat was associated with a number of educational and social organizations, including People's Education Trust, V.M. Salgaonkar College of Law, and also as a member of the Senate and Faculty of Law of the University of Bombay. As a judge, he was also the prime mover to start the Lok Nyalaya High Court of Bombay, Panaji branch in July 1996. After retirement, he was the most preferred arbitrator. Now, coming to our trust, notion that the trust was set up in November 2015, we took the initiative to organize a series of lectures by eminent juries and other speakers on important legal and socio-economic issues. The first such oration was by Justice B.N. Sri Krishna, retired judge of the Supreme Court of India, on the subject Human Angle in the Judicial System. The subject so dear to Justice Kamat. To coincide with his first death anniversary, this was organized on 26th of January 2016. The second oration was by Justice B.S. Chauhan, also retired judge of the Supreme Court of India and chairman of the 21st Law Commission of India. That was on 5th of February 2017 on the topic surrogacy, ethical, legal and socio-economic issues, which generated keen interest amongst medical and legal fraternity. We have also in the past felicitated some of the distinguished members of the bar. Unfortunately, the lecture series took a hit due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, post-COVID, in October 2023, we had an oration on legal pendency and moral tendency. This was by Justice retired Mrs. Mrudula Bhatkar of Bombay High Court. In 2023, as part of the 50th year celebration, the V.M. Salgaonkar College of Law deemed it appropriate to organize at national level Justice G.D. Kamat Memorial National Moot Court Competition, Goa, in memory of late Justice Kamat, who was not only the founding member of the Devi Sharwani Education Society, which manages the college, but also served as the Vice President of the Managing Committee of the Society. This year is the 3rd edition of the Moot Court competition, as you all are aware. On behalf of Justice G.D. Kamat Charitable Trust, I am indeed happy to convey our grateful thanks to the principal, his colleagues and the student teams at V.M. Salgaonkar College of Law for organizing this 3-day event very successfully. I would also like to congratulate all the participants from well-known and esteemed institutions from various parts of the country who have responded to the National Moot Court competition by their enthusiastic participation. I would also like to convey on behalf of our trust our congratulations to all the winners of the competition. My trusty colleague, Dr. Ajay Vaidya, has warned me not to say any jokes over here. But I would like to seek your indulgence of Justice Bakre also, Chief Guest, to narrate what Justice Michael Sardana, retired judge of Bombay High Court, had narrated during one of the functions held in Goa, which I had occasion to attend as Director of Tourism Goa. This is about a Swedish lawyer. People from Sweden, Scottish lawyer, sorry. People from Scotland are supposed to be perceived to be misers. So he had not married. Suddenly at the age of 45, this lawyer decided to get married. So he consulted his friend how to go about. He told him, let's go to New York Times. He was based in USA. And give a small ad. So there they told him, each word of ours cost $1,000. So be as brief as possible. He thought for a long time, and then he just gave 2 words, wanted wife. So they said, with these 2 words, who will respond? They said, if they respond, fine, otherwise forget it. 15 days time limit was given. To their surprise, within those 15 days, there were tremendous response, all from men. When it was opened, everybody said, take mine. Wanted wife, take mine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to welcome in our midst today Mr. Glory Furtado, our trustee. I request Ms. Dia to kindly welcome him with a rose. Welcome, sir.
Our next dignitary for the evening, Shri Baskar Nyak sir, who has scaled great heights of achievements in both his personal and professional life, creating a lasting impression in the lives of thousands of students, colleagues, subordinates and superiors he has met along the way in his teaching career spanning close to 4 decades. A passionate dramatist and a lover of the arts and cultural heritage of Goa, Sir has left an indelible imprint in the promotion of cultural activities as much as he has on academics and administration. Shri Baskar Nyak Sir is also the Secretary Governing Council, Vice President, Managing Committee, Devi Sharwani Education Society and Advisor Education. Shri Baskar Nyak Sir, we'd love to hear from you.
Chief guest for today's function, Honorable Justice Bakre, Principal of the College, Dr. Shadin Ali, my good friend and evergreen Shri UD Kamat, Dr. Sonal Sardesai, Ms. Prabhudesai, dignitaries of the day, so many of them are my friends and the members of the managing committee, legal luminaries, I don't want to take names of all of them. And my dear students, I am very happy to be with you once again. Last year was the second Moot Court competition, All India Moot Court competition. This is the third year of GD Kamat Memorial Moot Court competition. My law college, I would say my law college, or rather I would say our law college, is known for setting all good things, for giving an example to the rest of the colleges in the country. Some of you who may not know that this college is conducting a nationally and internationally acclaimed Lux Infinitum, where teams from all over the world come and there is a arbitration and all that which happens there. This is another unique competition with 26 teams. I am told that 26 teams have participated. Am I right? 26 teams have participated across the country, and there are predominantly the teams coming from Mumbai, Bangalore and Delhi.
So you can imagine what sort of the quality of this competition was. I congratulate all of you for being the participants of this competition. See, in a Moot competition I found, and today I purposely came to purposely came to witness the finals. Friends, let me tell you, it was a feast. It was just a feast. The way in which the two teams that went for final, 3 plus 3, 6 of them, the way in which they were articulating the problem, the way in which they were arguing, the way in which they were presenting themselves, it was all professional. I have no doubt in my mind that all these people will be the successful lawyers. I won't call them budding lawyers because they have already bloomed, and they would be the successful lawyers from whichever states they come from. Mooting is not winning or losing. Every competition somebody will win, somebody will lose. We will congratulate all those who win. We will also congratulate all those who do not win, but because coming and participating itself is very important. But because of this competition, you pursue the knowledge. There is a lot of scope for critical thinking and presentation skills. And I was just seeing the juries, one of them is just now entering, Advocate Suren Desai. The way in which they were grilling those advocates, future advocates, the way in which they were asking questions, and the way equally very, very professionally the way in which the participants were answering those questions. Hats off. I felt that instead of being a lecturer in a college and the director of higher education, years back I should have taken a decision to be a lawyer, which I never got that opportunity. And that's because the type of the competition which I am seeing today, and the way, and if you were to see it, or if all of you were to see it, it would have been really a great thing for you too. But remember one thing. You remember tomorrow, most of you will enter into the legal profession. Legal profession, people think different ways. But you can go in legal profession and work for those people who are less fortunate ones, who cannot afford to buy the services of a lawyer. Try to give them a helping hand. Try to solve the problems that are happening in the society. If one need not go, and for that your arbitration, education and all those things are there, which you can try. Government says they are working on Antyodaya principle. I would say you also, as the lawyers, you work on Antyodaya principle. That last man in the society who requires the justice, who cannot afford the justice, try to give the justice to that man, and then that would be the great sense of fulfillment for all of you. Friends, it's not really important to be a good lawyer. You will be good lawyers once you study, once you articulate properly, once you present before the judges. And remember, even the judges I have seen many judges, the way in which they were respecting the senior advocates, judges as well as the courtroom used to be spellbound. I'm not taking the names. When some of the lawyers were just standing, just on their feet and trying to argue, the rest of the crowd used to be quite silent listening to. I didn't have the opportunity to listen to Nani Palkhiwala in the courtroom, but I had the opportunity to listen to this great legal luminary in the public speeches. And I was told by a friend of mine, he said he never shouts in the court. He speaks with a cool, calm gesture. I would say you need not only be a good lawyer, which you have to be a good lawyer, but beyond a good lawyer, be a good person, try to serve the society, and that would be the real tribute to the profession that you are having. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to express myself on this occasion.
Thank you, sir. That was truly enlightening.
As we near the end of this incredible journey of the third edition of Justice G.D. Kamat Memorial National Level Moot Court Competition 2025, it's only fitting to take a moment to reflect on the passion, dedication, and brilliance that has shaped this competition.
And who better to walk us through this remarkable experience than our student convener? So I now invite our ever-dedicated student convener, Ms. Savni Prabhudesai, to take us through the highlights of this exhilarating competition.
Hello. Thank you, Sasha. The curtains may be closing on this event, but the story we have written doesn't end here. As I am reminded of the words Edward Ehring famously said, "Without data, you're just another person with an opinion." A very good evening to today's chief guest, Honorable Shri, Justice Bakre, esteemed dignitaries at the days and off the days, respected trustees of the Justice G.D. Kamat Charitable Trust, management and faculty of the V.M. Salagaonkar College of Law, esteemed guests and all other participants. I am both honored and privileged to give the report for the third edition of the Justice G.D. Kamat Memorial National Level Moot Court Competition 2025. The conceptualization of this edition began in mid-October with 16 departments working tirelessly to make this event a grand success. The overwhelming response towards this event made us welcome 26 participating teams. The event, scheduled for February, began with the inaugural ceremony that was graced by Shri Justice Valmiki Menezes, the sitting judge of the Bombay High Court, who opened the competition on an interesting and a compelling note as he spoke about the need for a continued effort to improve students' skill in the legal field and hands-on training for students to compel their growth. Further stating that there was a need for more involvement of female persons in the legal field. The moot court competition, with simulated courtroom proceedings, provided an opportunity for participants to hone their research, analytical skills and advocacy skills, while presenting arguments before a panel of esteemed judges, including legal professionals, academicians and practicing lawyers from across the state of Goa. With 26 participating teams, the competition was conducted in multiple stages. The preliminary rounds, which took place on day 2, that is on the 22nd of February, where each team battled against each other, once as the petitioners and once as the respondent, getting an opportunity to argue on both sides. Teams were judged by distinguished and esteemed advocates on the criteria of legal reasoning, articulation, rebuttal skills, and adherence to courtroom etiquettes. The cumulative scores from these rounds determined the qualifiers for the quarterfinals round. The top 8 qualified teams contested in the knockout sessions, which was held by the quarterfinals. Further on, the 4 qualifying teams that won in the respective courtrooms in regards to the quarterfinals qualified for the semi-final round, which were held today, the 23rd of February. The teams that qualified for this round were T1, T9, T14 and T15. After the highly spirited semi-final round, T1 and T14 emerged as victors and qualified as the finalists of the third edition. The finals were judged by esteemed and respected senior counsels, Senior Advocate Surendra Sai Sir and Senior Advocate R.G. Ramani Sir. The finals saw the teams battle out the last round of the competition to determine the deserving winners of this competition, the results of which we deeply anticipate. Overall, this moot court competition served its purpose, that was, to be one where legal acumen meets persuasive advocacy in a spirited battle of intellects. It was marked by meticulously crafted arguments, seamless teamwork, and razor-sharp rebuttals that challenge both legal principles and judicial interpretation. This moot court competition was not just about winning, but about fostering a deeper understanding of law, redefining advocacy skills, and engaging in a meaningful discourse with an inquisitive bench. I would sign off as the student coordinator for the third edition with the satisfaction that when a courtroom echoes with thought-provoking questions, compelling counter-arguments, and a display of sheer legal brilliance, it transforms into an arena where future lawyers sharpen their craft, making the experience truly unforgettable. And we here at the VM Salgaonkar College of Law, hosting the 3rd edition of the Justice G.D. Kamat Memorial National Level Moot Court Competition, have been successful in creating such an environment for all the participating teams. Thank you.
Thank you, Savni. Dear friends, we can sense the great energy and the excitement in this room, but we would request all of you to kindly maintain silence. Thank you for your cooperation. Our chief guest, Honorable Shri Justice Utkarsh Vishwanath Bakre, sir. A legal luminary, an advocate for justice and an inspiration to so many. Justice Bakre is a highly accomplished legal professional. He graduated with a Bachelor of Science Honours and a Bachelor of Laws degree, and then enrolled as an advocate with the Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa in 1977, and began his legal career practicing at various courts in Goa. His judicial journey commenced when he was appointed as Assistant Public Prosecutor for the state of Goa. Justice Bakre went on to serve as a Civil Judge Junior Division and Judicial Magistrate First Class, and was then promoted to Civil Judge Senior Division and Judicial Magistrate First Class, and was further appointed as an additional District and Sessions Judge.
In 2004, Sir was conferred with selection grade. Justice Bakre Sir continued his distinguished service as Law Secretary of the State of Goa, followed by his tenure as Principal District and Sessions Judge. His exceptional legal career culminated in his elevation as a judge of the High Court of Bombay in 2011, where he served with distinction until his retirement in 2015. Sir has also worked as chairperson of Goa Human Rights Commission from 2020 to 2023 and is now the honorary chairperson of Legal Cell, Goa Biodiversity Board, sole arbitrator and chairperson of a committee appointed by Goa government to examine authenticity of records of archives. With great admiration, we request your lordship to address the gathering.
Test.
Honorable Principal of VM Salgaonkar College of Law, Dr. Shabar Ali, respected Trustee of Justice G.D. Kamat Charitable Trust, Shri Ulas Kamat, other trustees, Dr. Ajay Vaidya, Mr. Glory Furtado, Advocate Ninath Kamat, his sister Natasha, distinguished Secretary of the Governing Council and Vice President of the Managing Committee of Devi Sharwani Education Society, Shri Baskar Nyak, Honorable Faculty Coordinator Dr. Sonal Sardesai, Student Coordinator Ms. Savani Prabhudesai, Senior Advocate Honorable Shri Surendra Desai, other members of the bar, participants and my dear students. A very good evening to you all. I stand here today with emotions and happiness. There are a lot of memories connected with VM Salgaonkar College of Law. I once sat as a student of this college, just like you all students with uncertainties and dreams. I was the student of the first batch of 3 years LLB degree course in 1973, when this college was known as Mahadev Rao Salgaonkar College of Law, and it was run in the Lyceum complex at Altino, Panji. I completed the course in 1976. Who would have thought when I was a student that one day I would be a High Court judge and would stand on this stage as chief guest, addressing you brilliant minds like those of yourselves. What makes this even more special is that my daughter also walked the corridors of the same college, but at Miramar. She studied in last 3 years of the 5 years BA honors course in this college, and after completing the course, she did her LLM here in the same college. Now she is advocate cum notary public. In February 2013, myself and Honorable Justice Mr. V.M. Kanade were judges in Lex Novitas 2013 Moot Court competition. Again, last year in the second edition of Justice G.D. Kamat Memorial National Moot Court competition, I was one of the judges along with Justice Avinash Lavande and Justice Bharat Deshpande for the final round. Now for this third edition of the same Justice G.D. Kamat Memorial National Moot Court competition, I am here as the chief guest for the valedictory function. Thus, life has its own ways of surprising us. This college is more than just an institution for me. Now, Honorable late Justice G.D. Kamat, who retired as the Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court, was really a source of motivation to me and many others. His Lordship was the first governor to achieve such a remarkable milestone. Hosting a national moot court competition in his memory is a fitting tribute to late Chief Justice Kamat, honoring his legacy and dedication to the pursuit of justice and legal excellence. I had the privilege of serving as a member of the selection committee chaired by retired Honorable Chief Justice Kamat for the appointment of additional President of Administrative Tribunal in the year 2007-2008. If I remember correctly, Advocate Shri Ulas then became the additional President. In this third edition of the Moot Court, a very sensitive subject of live-in relationship was chosen. I remember Honorable Supreme Court in the case of S. Khushbu versus B. Kanhaiya Mal and another in the year 2010 has ruled that adults have the right to live together without marriage under Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Hence, that way, live-in relations are now legal throughout India. This decision has been reported in AIR 2010, Supreme Court, page 3196. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the participants of the Moot Court. Whether you have won or not, participation itself is an achievement. It demonstrates your dedication to the field of law, your ability to think critically, and your legal research. You get experience of real life court proceedings, and you get help to prepare yourselves for the challenges you face as practicing lawyers, judges, or academicians. I would like to advise on one serious thing. Recently, there are instances of rude and unethical behavior of some legal practitioners. Few bad lawyers spoil the name of entire legal fraternity. During COVID, when Justice Sanjeev Prakash Sharma of Rajasthan High Court was hearing a bail application through video conference. One lawyer, Mr. Ravindra Kumar Paliwal, participated wearing a baniyan. In another case, one advocate, while participating through video calls, was seen to be eating something. Some advocates shout at judges and sometimes even abuse the judges. Do you think this is proper? If you do not adhere to proper dress code and discipline in courts, do you think your clients, litigants would respect you? According to me, no. Rule 14A of the Bar Council of India rules outlines the consequences of professional misconduct, including rude behavior towards court officials. Advocates are bound by a code of ethics that prohibits them from using illegal or improper means to influence court decision. I am not pointing out anyone present here, but I am talking about some exceptions. To the winners, congratulations on your achievement, which I believe was well deserved. Let the success motivate you to reach even greater heights. To those who could not make it to the top, do not get upset. Remember that every experience is a stepping stone for future success. Learn from today's experience and continue to strive for excellence. Today, India-Pakistan match is going on. India-Pakistan cricket match is supposed to be the best cricket match in the world. From what Mr. Baskar spoke just now, I feel that Justice G.D. Kamat Memorial National Moot Court competition is the best competition in India. Just as an India-Pakistan match brings out the best in cricketers, I am sure this National Moot Court competition will bring out the best in aspiring lawyers. It's a privilege and honor to be here at the valedictory function of this prestigious National Moot Court competition. I would like to commend the organizers of this event for meticulous planning, teamwork and shared vision. Success of this event reflects your hard work and commitment. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me as the chief guest. I wish you esteem the institution and its students all the very best. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Your Lordship. I request our principal to present our chief guest a memento as a token of our appreciation.
Participation is the first step to